There we go. All right, I'm got it there. All right, only one screen for me. All righty, Islam, peace and love to you all. And thank you for showing up to another Moon Day Monday, Intuition Monday. This is number 69. So we're just going to keep on going strong, doing what we do.
Number 69, that's handsome.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, I am Brother Shanalim L. All is well, but if you ain't heard the sound bite, bro, what's that also that y'all be saying?
Braveheart.
Oh, I try to play it and it paused. Yeah, my device been like, I've been ready to throw it away.
Really?
Yeah, man, it's like glitching, won't connect to Wi-Fi, and it's playing, but I don't hear a sound, and it's not connected to my AirPods. No, I turned it down.
Oh, okay.
There we go. And I am here with my bro, the living master, and he is...
You are hilarious, man. Namaste to you all. Namaste, Islam. I am Brother Hassan Ghazio Bey here in Morocco at Northwest of Maxim. How are you? Let's get, man, I thought I got my water, man. Hold them for a second, man. Give them busy. I'll tell you that.
And do your thing. So yeah, we just like to welcome you to another Intuition Monday. We are about to go in on the Sun Ingress Aries. It's the Astro New Year, right? Because we here at 7HealStar are not Janus worshippers, right? So we don't go by the December 31st. It's the New Year, right? So Sun Ingress Aries. So you're definitely gonna see a wave of posts probably from everyone, Sun Ingress Aries. So it's good to see that folks are starting to break themselves from the hypnosis of thinking that January 1st is the new year, right? Hey man, don't be scared, do what you know is right, especially if you could question yourself, how can January 1st be the new year with winter? All right. So if you missed that presentation, go look at that. I'm pretty sure we've done multiple on top of post for that. So today, Brother Hassan will be starting this house, so he will have to do with the 7th house. And I'll take on words, Brother Jack, for doing the 6, as you already know, 1 through 3, 7 through 9. I will be 4 through 6, 10 through 12, and I will close this out. And also I'll just probably say too that I'll be looking for some clients for Reiki and the astrology. I was kind of I've took a heavy break on the Reiki, just from processing and clearing so much energy from my own self, and just getting accustomed to it, right? And just chilling during Pisces season. Like whenever the sun or moon's in Pisces, I'm just kind of in the reflection, introspective type of energy. So I'll be looking for some new clients starting out with the Astro New Year for the Reiki, and you already know definitely for the astrology before then, but I'm saving the Reiki till after the Astro New Year. So definitely be looking for that and putting it out there more. Which I feel like it's out there, but it's like, hey, for that. And yeah, make sure you get your mirrors and everything else. When you go to 7HealStar.com and get all your tarot and oracle readings. I'm probably going to change some of those too, maybe condense it down some because it's a lot on there. So that's just be my Virgo sun Virgoing, right? When it comes to just the details and just putting everything out there. So yeah, come to 7HealStar.com. Make sure you sign up to the email list so that you don't miss out on the emails. Make sure you subscribe to 7HealStar. You'll get a notification every time we go live, right? And you can get all your different study sheets here. It's free, right? The 1 hour virtual Reiki session. That price might change. I'm just really looking at just a lot of different things that I've been doing. So yeah, actually, I don't even have to get deep into the bag on that. It can just be, you know, the usual things. But yeah, the 1 hour virtual Reiki session, right? If you haven't heard of Reiki, you know, you can definitely research it, but it is a Japanese healing arts that was established by Mikao Usi in the early 20th century. Reiki is not affiliated with any religion or religious belief system. Reiki can be used in person through touch or sent through distance via space apart, which is just being in different locations, pardon me, or distance via time, past life, past events that has happened, right? So for those who have went through different stages and levels, you know, they can do Reiki distance, you know, it can be done, you know, have to be in person. For those that are like, you know, Reiki 1, that is just through touch, right? Any age can receive Reiki, even babies in the womb, younger children, and the elderly. But for babies in the womb, it's very, very careful on how you do that. So it's definitely up to the practitioner and the being, you know, looking to receive that, you know, to set that up. The energy work is set up to work in perfect alignment with the client's highest good in a safe and gentle way. Reiki is a very gentle yet effective method of healing emotional, mental, and spiritual imbalances. Reiki can also raise the vibration of foods, oils, crystals, and other physical 5 cycle items. And that's me there, Shinily Male, Freak Morris Master, astrologer, a student, in full life, you know, not dead, not civil later mortus. All rights reserved, Zodiac Constitution. So yes, that will be coming back. So yeah, you better book and get something with me now before you know, those prices go up. What's that saying? Today's prices ain't tomorrow's price or whatever.
That Joe in it, right?
All right, and yeah, these some different readings you can get. I'll definitely say get the solar return. Now, y'all, man, bro, we might could do another special if y'all missed out on that. You know, to get me and Brother Sign to do your solar returns, even if, you know, hey, my solar return's not until November. It, you know, what the rock say? It doesn't matter, right? You know, we can like set it up, so get it ahead of time and be prepared, right? For all my Saturn and Pisces beings, get you your Saturn return report, but get your Jupiter report as well, right? Make sure you're not sleeping and missing on things that you can be having keys to be prepared for. And then you'll be you know, asking why is this happening? Why I didn't know this, or I could have did that. And it's like, get to know yourself in astrology and know how the planets move and be prepared for the different transits and aspects that are to occur, right? So that any evil aspects you can be prepared for, so they won't affect you. Yeah, so don't treat yourself, don't cheat yourself. And cheating yourself is not getting the astrology. Period, as they would say, period, poo, period, period, ooh. Yeah, and yeah, except the tarot, the past, present, future is a little short reading, like various different readings that you can get, and it's all definitely subject to change. The website as we enter this Astro New Year, and just a couple of different ideas that I have, and yeah, so I would say get it while you can, get it while it's hot, get it while it's hot. Yeah, so we'll definitely you know, get your mirrors and your free things, and you know, you got the natal chart calculator that you can, you know, enter your digits, information, whatever you would like to call it, into here, and you know, get your chart casted and check it out for yourself. We are not affiliated with the birth chart calculator, so going any further than just casting, you will be doing business. Who is that? Astro Charts or Astro.com?
Correct. Yeah, those are our colleagues.
Yeah, so you'll be doing business with them and non-statutory then with us. We just have that here, so you can enter it, you know, get what you need to whenever you book your session and you reach out to us. So we ask you, you know, the necessary details for that. And yeah. So
I want to ask the people, how would they feel about a Native American medicine report? Now I get it. Now I don't support that Indian tribe stuff. However, I did a little reading on the Native American medicine report based on the astrology pertaining to Native American medicine. Let me know how you guys would feel about that. Leave a comment. Let me know if you would like that, if you would enjoy that. I think that's something that we can provide you guys through the website also. And I yield. Let's come back here and stop the screen share.
So there's a decent little dialogue there.
That's
right.
Fine.
So yeah, we about to get right on in, jump on into this. So let me get the share screen.
Once I'm done my first three, I'll just edit on the fly and get that thumbnail up. The thumbnail is behind Brother Sean. Get it up on our YouTube studio and put the description and everything while Brother Sean's doing his three. And get it shared out to you all too. All right. For those of you that aren't subscribed, and get the notification. I'll be sending out, you guys already know, for Facebook. So thank you for joining us. For those that weren't here for the live, I'd like to thank you also. All right. So Astro New Year, right? This is the new year. And why is it the new year? Because the sun is ingressing Aries tropic Aries, right? Whereas, it's still about 6 degrees Pisces, sidereally speaking, right? So with that, about between 5 to 6 degrees Pisces, sidereally speaking. So with that being said, guys, what we're seeing here for the 21st March, 2023, right? It's the 20th for the East Coast. However, you're seeing here near Busan, South Korea, right? Or Busan, Korea South, as it's saying here. About 0600 hours, 24 minutes and 27 seconds, which is 6:24 and 27 anti-meridian, right? And it looks like it's saying JST. I'm going to say that's what they're calling Japan Standard Time. If I'm wrong, you guys can correct me. You can always Google JST and what does JST mean in time? And you guys, correct me if I'm wrong, right? Geocentric tropical Placidus is the house style that we have here. And you guys can see where this new year, quote unquote, is taking place. As far as the sun, you see the sun there is at 0 degrees Aries, 0 minutes in the first house. Looky, Astro Cookie. It looks like all the dignity in the world for the sun is happening there because the sun is exalted in Aries, specifically at 19 degrees. However, it's in its exaltation sign and in the house where it has accidental dignity. So here, guys, for near the Busan, right? Corporation, I'm sure. Korea, right? Republic, I'm trusting. With that being said, Jupiter ruling the chart also in the first house and in Aries also between the degree of children and oratory. I think what will be brought to the forefront here is the focus on spiritual, quote unquote, spiritual healing for children. I think children also that probably dealt with seeing some violence that occurred. What will be able to be done here is people be able to provide some ideal communication or some fun activities or something to possibly therapeutically assist them in taking their mind off of it and or dealing with that violence that they had seen. Any child that possibly dealt with seeing some homicidal actions take place or things of that nature, they'll be able to use that wounded healing energy, so to speak, and be able to allow themselves to no longer have to deal with certain thoughts and certain mindsets, so to speak. I will say also, there may be children that may be dealing with the wounded healing if it wasn't a homicide, it's possible suicide, or they witnessed a loved one have a stroke. So children that might have witnessed someone, and I know, guys, I'm not a doom and gloom astrologer. I'm just really seeing right here that anyone that dealt with witnessing some type of death in their childhood, they will have some clarity to repair and heal that part of their subconscious mind that probably prevents them from doing certain things and making certain decisions based on that horrible imprint that's been put on them in childhood. All righty. So With that being said, Jupiter is not only ruling the first house, it's Jupiter is also ruling the 9th and the 10th house also. So there will be some higher learning opportunities to increase the status pertaining to us overall, collectively. However, most specifically near Busan, Korea, South, right? Busan, South Korea. Particularly, there will be a means for children to be able to, not necessarily forget, but be able to deal with the psychological imprint that's been placed upon them by them unnaturally witnessing a forced death, so to speak, in childhood, or it could be someone who's grown who dealt with seeing that in their childhood, and now they'll be able to make the therapeutic releases necessary so that they can move on in their lives, so that they can be able to enjoy their loved ones. And with that, I yield the floor. In Intuition Monday fashion, I think now I'll be going to the 12th house, I'm going to say, and it's going to be in the Pisces zone. Oh no, 2nd house in the Pisces zone, right? So for the 21st March 2023 Mandalay line mark, this is occurring about 0300 hours, 54 minutes and 27 seconds. That's 3:54:27 ancient meridian. All right. And what we can actually see here, right? In the 2nd house is where this ingress is taking place. So really the things that we possess when it comes to, just beginning things in life and really making sure we're having a positive nature about things, right? And creating our destiny. I think here near this area, someone's going to be able to start their financial destiny in a way that maybe they'll get some support for some innovation that they've put together, or possibly they'll be able to get the support pertaining to some electronic that they've actually put together that may help people agriculturally, with Uranus and Saturn ruling the ascendant here. Uranus is there in Taurus, while Saturn is there in Pisces. Really, and it's interesting too, because they're about 76 degrees apart from each other. So that's about 4 degrees more than a quintile. However, about 4 degrees less than a binovile. So even with that being said, it just really lets me know between being creative and really having a means of meeting someone. You all right? All right. Meeting someone to assist you or assist one in their creativity. What will really happen here is the destiny will be created, and making sure that contractual agreements are really focused on learning about what those contractual agreements really mean, really digging into the values of them, so that one will be able to effectively communicate the beauty in the documentation that's there, so that whatever assistance comes along with assisting someone with an electronic that they've invented and or are sharing, what will really happen here is the sudden changes will be made to help people in agricultural endeavors, so to speak. Maybe it's a machine of some sort or some type of program that will assist people with growing food. And what will be, brought to the forefront is some means of someone really being able to move forward with this innovation that they have for themselves. And with this innovation, what will really occur is a freedom for not only themselves, but also for their loved ones, so they'll be able to do more. Also, I'm not encouraging fractional reserve currency systems, as much as I'm saying there will be resources at someone's disposal that helps the world at large, or at least their community, by innovatively using some form of electronic and or software. And with that, I yield the floor. We'll be going to the Aquarius zone right after that, right? And so the sun will be ingress in the 3rd house. So we'll be very creative in our communication, our communicative ideals, actually. So the ideal communications we'll be really, we're going to shine the light on that. However, we're going to shine the light on that in a way where we're able to really bring some spiritual essentials that we value, and having those valuable spiritual essentials, so to speak, we'll be able to really structure ourselves in a way where when we communicate what it exactly what we mean, people will be able to relate how the communication that you're sharing will not only help yourself, but they can see how that is helping them also. So this is a very relative type of solar ingress for near the Gwadar, Pakistan portion of the Earth, right? So this is the Aquarius zone for that slice of the planet. Like, so I finished eating an orange. So imagine we had 12 slices inside of an orange. And we're looking at that Aquarius slice. And within that Aquarius slice, Gwadar, Pakistan is there. And that ingress is happening at 0200 hours, 24 minutes, 27 seconds, which is 224.27 anti-meridian. All righty. So with that being said, guys, just really make sure you're very creative in communicating the ideals that are necessary so that the structure that it is that you look for will fortunately help to transform. All righty. Help you to transform that which you're looking to institute and move forward with. All right. And with that, I'm going to yield the floor to my beloved brother, in whom I am well pleased.
Good babies.
Brother Sean Aline L. Islam.
I didn't have to chase y'all. Good job.
Puppies.
Man, boy, they just be taking off. I'm telling you, they be the caller magicians getting out of them things. All right. Whew. All right, so now we're moving on. Let's go. All right, moving along here to Capricornal zone. You know, hold up in this joint. All right, so we are pulling up to Lilongwe, Malawi, right? It's occurring March 20th, 2023 for the moon day. All right, so that is the next strong, not next week. All right, guys, so yeah, we've got Sun, Ingress Aries in the 4th house, right? Now, if you look at that, you got Jupiter ruling the 4th and the 1st. All right, so I'm getting for you guys here to just, Sun ingressing Aries, so you're starting a new cycle. So if you have not been really reflecting on just kind on really just about everything for this past sun cycle, this past year, you might want to start that because moving forward, when the sun ingresses Aries, light is going to be shined upon in the home, right? So making sure that you are thinking before you're speaking and also taking into account others, feelings and emotions and their mindsets, but to make sure and be clear that the mindset that they're clinging on to or holding on to is actually based in truth and not in a dogma or a hypnosis fashion. And it's an opportunity to really do some inner child work, right? Some inner child healing that could be done for especially yourself and especially those with children. Please make sure you take the time to really start actively healing your inner child so that you're not trying to live or what you couldn't do through your children, right? Because they could have their own path and destiny. So you're healing your own, so you're not putting your spirit onto others, right? And Jupiter is also ruling the chart, the ascendant, at 29 degrees. So yeah, really just be clear about what you would like and how you can relate to others, and what do you truly value that you can't buy, right? When they say some things in life are priceless, what are things that are priceless that you can't buy that can bring more value than a Gucci bag or a new home or any of that? I'm finding that. And yeah, with that, I will yield the floor. So yeah, make sure you guys are doing inner child healing and thinking before you speak. All right, so moving on right to the Sagittarius zone. I'm about to shorten these so I can see them. There we go. Boom. All right, so moving along. So we have another critical degree, right? Another 29-degree ascendant. All right, so we are now pulling up to Douala, Cameroon. And this is occurring March 20th, 2023. I'm gonna go here. There we go. Boom. All righty. So this is occurring at its 2200 hours, 24 minutes, 1024 post meridian. So we have Sun in the 5th home, feeling good for himself. And this kind of just applies now, as I was saying, for the first house to the inner child, but this, testimony now can refer to your creative healing, your creativity, your love, your romance, like letting go, right? If you need to let go of some things that aren't serving you so that you can make way for the new. Mars is ruling the chart, and it's definitely in the 7th in Gemini. So a lot of conversations are going to be had. I'm getting that a lot of beings are probably going to be either having conversations with others, or they're going to be seeing multiple various things on the internet, or just on their daily journeys, travels, or even just from conversations they hear from others. And it's going to remind them just of like their childhood or like past romantic type things. It's like, oh, wow, yeah, I used to be like that, but now, I really became accountable for myself, or I seen something that I needed to change within me. So now I am moving along. That's right there too. And yeah, it's just really beautiful because Mars and Aries, right? It's not clear, but it's fiery by nature. So, like I said, just taking the time to speak and just, not being so, just snapping out, right? Just snapping out, just take the time to, breathe yourself and let things be calm so that now you can start to, especially when Mercury moves, catches up, moves past the sun, things will become more clear. So things aren't clear right now. But to not let yourself get heated, finding ways to heal ye's own mind. So someone's had writer's block. This is like maybe doing something out the norm when it comes to creativity to bring that spark back. Trying to move you up. Let's see what's rolling. Yeah, and yeah, it's really like for the Scorpio rising too. I'm really just like feeling like there's gonna be like something for someone in a collective to really kind of like an inheritance in some sort, whether it be physical, whether it be on the soul, whether it be on the causal level, just some sort of gift to come to bring you that value for yourself to help start this spring off right, and the things are just really shifting and changing for everyone. So with that, I will yield the flow, and now we will move into the Scorpio zone. I think I was right there. Yep. 6th house. Shout out to brother Jag. All right, so we have here we have Praia, Cape Verde, on the moon day, March 20th. All right, we have the sun in the 6th house. So yeah, if you haven't started or still been on the fence, go ahead and start that fitness, that health, that eating. Aries is all about leadership, new beginnings, so being able to take charge and accountability, right? Tapping in with your mind and just your subconscious here. Let's see, Luna is still in Pisces. So things may feel, still kind of a little nostalgic, a little dreamy. But the focus is to beginning, like letting go of everything that hasn't served you in this past sun cycle. Children, so getting to a lot of things are going to be set up for the children, right, so that they no longer have to go through that animal husbandry. Right, if you didn't see any of the posts I made or listen to like Brother Taj's lectures, this is like opportunity to get past the animal husbandry. It's like, hey, right, if you know that the schools ain't really teaching nothing, why continue to keep sending them? Why cannot beings put their minds and their energy together to really serve themselves, their children, and others' children? To be that change they want to see. Venus on that chart in the 7th, so being able to relate to some different values and ideas, and also spending the energy and the resources on things that truly matter, and finding ways to get motivated outside of the comfort zone. Right, and just healing on the soul level is really just bringing balance to yourself and everything that you do, and then enjoying the arts. So, someone maybe want to start a liberal arts school, schools for the children, for the adults, just counseling, right? Because they can do therapy, but, as I just from my own thinking, if therapists are not using astrology, I think they're only able to give half of the things needed for a being to realize within themselves. So, like a lot of spiritual counseling or guidance for service, and just like new leadership programs, kind of like Big Brother type thing, but just really healing fashions. And look at that, Mercury conjunct part of Eros. So someone might find some new love at work, right? Or a new love interest. Or just finding someone that they even work with or through one of their friends to, go into, I don't like saying business. Business is not statutory, right? To bring forth a service for the people. And with that, I will yield the floor.
We in the Libra zone.
We in the Libra zone.
All right.
What was that? What was that? We got the new moon in Sagittarius. I can't remember what that video was. And it's like pretty good to like watch the throwback clips and videos of just creating, like, even now, I just have that, thought. I'm like, wow, I'm looking at the videos last sun cycle I posted, and it's like, yo, and to look at the ones now looks, a whole lot better. This is just the thing about it, is getting better, taking the steps. Right.
For sure. That is
for sure.
Definitely true. So it looks like that new year, right? That zodiacally tropical new year is taking place in the 7th house here, according to the Libra zone near Skeldon, Guyana, right? And this is happening about 1700 hours, 24 minutes, and 27 seconds. Which post meridian, which is 5:24:27 post meridian. All right. And very interestingly, what we can actually see here, and again, look, Jupiter is ruling this ingress here, at least because the 7th house is there, Pisces, as well as it's ruling the 4th house. So Jupiter is really showing you how 9 times out of 10, you guys will probably be doing something with your grandmother near this area for that particular slice of Libra zone, because the 7th house is either, it's the father's mother, could be the mother's mother too. However, there's a particular relative that's maybe the matriarch or head of the family that you guys will be celebrating sort of kind of in a certain kind of way, so to speak, or there may be something that you want to do special for her. Honestly, maybe it's her solar return. Maybe you're going to go visit her, maybe at an institution that's very local and close that, because she had to maybe deal with some small pain or something, or maybe the family can take care of her at home. Or what you may be doing is finding a way to bring that loved one, that maybe an elder loved one, maybe head of the family, bring them home so you can care for them at home instead of them being in a hospice. Alrighty. With Jupiter there in the seventh house, also, someone will be an expert in this, so to speak, or will give some type of wisdom that will be very fair and very pure and give good reason to why this particular elder does not need to be stored away in some nursing home. Alrighty. And with that, I'm going to yield the floor there. Next, we're going to the Virgo zone, right? So now we're talking about East Coasting it, right? Well, most of the East Coast, and if not even most of from the East Coast to about the Midwest, a little past the Midwest, pertaining to North America, all right? As you see, we're here, however, the particular
John, the East Side boys.
You're hilarious. Within the Virgo zone, yeah, we're dealing with San Salvador, right?
What?
San Salvador. Right, and this is taking place at about 1500 hours, 24 minutes, and 27 seconds, right? Which is 3:24:27 post-meridian central. All right, is what we have here, right? So it's Central Standard Time. And this is taking place, this is in the 8th house, guys. So if you're looking for some type of raise or some type of promotion, just wait. Maybe next month you will get what it is that you receive. However, I think what's going to happen, though, there's possibly going to be some institution that's dealing with donations of some sort or dealing with charity that may find some finances missing. However, with the finances missing, I think they will be retrieved, and or someone will make some type of donation that isn't quote unquote monetary. It'll be some other resource that beings that are part of that spiritual community will be able to joyfully, not necessarily take advantage of, but will have access to. However, if this is, pardon me, excuse me, this is, someone that's dealing with the finances of others, and those finances are possibly missing. What will actually happen here, people will find a way to maybe even very cleverly incarcerate a group of people and have them be searched for the finances. So what that will create is a type of communication that will really centralize some wounded healing that will take place. And what may be found out, as tough as this is, it may be found out that it's a child, and that child may have taken the finances because they're trying to care for someone who's in need, right? So what will be found out what will be found out here is that yes, there was some finances that was taken from some spiritual community. However, it was taken with the child sincerely thinking that they were going to be able to assist someone they thought and felt would really need it, which will then turn the whole community to go to assist that particular cause. With that, I yield the floor. Next, we're in the Leo zone, right? Leo zone. This is taking place in the 9th house, guys, and I think we're going to be spotlighting some type of publishing here, maybe even some long distance travel, some foreign affairs taking place where I think it's going to be some central communication where some people are going to really seek to break every chain, so to speak, really release someone who may been alone for quite some time. And what I think is going to happen here is someone is going to be shy or afraid to meet someone new. However, in the event of I think someone's going to try to play Cupid here. And what's actually going to happen, though, in the long run is that being that someone's looking to quote unquote hook up with someone. What I really think is going to take place here is that they're going to realize that it's like a childhood friend or someone that they've known in childhood or didn't pay attention to in childhood that they've actually been compatible with. But they never known it because both parties were too busy being in their own space, in their own light. With Luna here in the 8th house in Pisces, actually ruling the ascendant, very interestingly, what is going to actually occur is I think it's going to be like a mutual older woman or maybe a mother that's seeking to maybe link her daughter up with some man who may be apparently foreign, but like I said, I think it's someone probably from childhood. So someone may be recognizing that there's going to be some type of love connection and or date setup of people from two different cultures. However, I think the mothers are going to be responsible for it taking place. And with that, I yield the floor. And that was for particularly Hangaroa, Chile.
Yeah, wow. I was like, I'm gonna wait. Yeah, that's that. Right? That's what came to mind when you were saying.
You were younger, you were my boo. I know, right? That's wow, man. All right, I yield the floor, bro.
Moving on to the Cancer zone. Where you at? There we go. All right, y'all. Yeah, you already know how you're rocking, right? We're at Murray, Cook Islands. It's still occurring on the moon day, so this is 10th house here, right? So, yeah, we could be dealing with some of the collective could be dealing with the health, right? You know, of either their child or someone they care about's child, right? We don't like to say kids, all right, because we're not talking about baby goats, all right? So, you know, to give you that there. And just something long-term, Luna's, wow, and the 10th house as well with all that. And we know 10th house deals with status, long-term goals, right? Experts, fame. So, yeah, this is like just taking initiative to now move forward with that long-term goal project that one has. Because the sun's, it's springtime. So now we're out of that winter energy. So feeling that warmth and feeling that ram energy, right? To really go and do something. That you're excited about, that you're looking forward to do. Neptune's right there with Marcab and Mercury's conjunct Victory. So yeah, this is assessing what you would like to be done, and hopefully you've done enough assessing and planning and preparation to now move forward. To start this sun cycle off right. Mercury's chart ruler, right? Mercury's in the 10th as well. So I'm getting clear, right? Because things might not be clear or still kind of just, not. It's like when, you try a dish and he's like, this is missing something. This is kind of that energy. It's like, it's like the episode of Wayans Brothers when Pops entered that chili competition. But they, they snuck the dog. Well, they thought he put dog food in it, but it was filet meat. And they was tripping like, oh, we put dog food. And he's like, this ain't right. Then you put a little spice in there. It's like, perfect. So
wow.
Just being patient on things will move, but the energy is there. So I would just say, to be prepared and ready to move forward. And let's see. And yeah, victory is assured, right? When you're dealing with Prophet Noble Drew Ali and the everlasting gospel. What's true is for you is everlasting. So I'm a Virgo in the 4th house too. Yeah, so this is wow. Mercury's ruling the 1st and the 4th. So this is for whoever needs to hear this, or whoever it reaches, like this is look at 808 too here on the 12th house cusp is really stepping into your own nature and just not giving a fuck, right? Not really caring, as long as you're not hurting anyone. You're able to view yourself, look at yourself from a lower self and a higher self, from what you see and what others see, and also just what you learned and assessed from the home, and just be able to really step out and move forward, and not be caught in the Moloch, right? Worship, wanting to move forward, but too worried about what others think. So, take those thoughts and burn those and not worry about the opinions of others. Not actually burn children, right? But getting rid of those thoughts that serve you because of the public opinion. And with that, I will yield the floor. It's the Cancer zone. So now we move into the Gemini.
Gemini zone.
All right, so now in the Gemini zone. Oh man, it must be two sides towards ruling. And the 12th from the far side with the Uranus conjunct the ascendant. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, first voice. Yeah. All right, so you guys here in Fatumu, Tonga. You guys will really be making new connections, making new friends, setting up the like online structure. Maybe someone's out there planning like a new social media app. I don't know, social media app, or just like an app for beings to connect with, right? Venus ruling Venus in the 12th, conjunct North Node. So, yeah, finding values in the unseen, really starting to, I won't say break away from the material, but not basing everything on the material. Possibly even treating yourself too. This is like getting like some fencing done here, some interior work done to the domus, getting some bedroom things as well, and that fashion was where you at, leave there you are, baby. The service, yeah, some service as well. Venus ruling the 6th and the 1st. So this is like self-service or spiritual service. So yeah, like I said earlier, not cheating yourself and coming to 7HealStar, not letting your mindset, because we might offend your mind with the truth, right? So, I'm not gonna go shop at those guys because they see this and that. And it's like, get over it. Like, we're not talking down to you. We're trying to assist you, right? We even said, hey, we got the Gucci life raft, will this link you, so we're giving you that spiritual service, so that you can break the institution of your mind and see that no middleman was ever needed to connect to source. You had just been fooled. And Aries was giving you that that confidence, that fiery, passionate energy to just really go for it. Like, you ever see like a dog? He's like, yo, that dog has got so much energy. It's coming back into that and being confident within yourself. Wow. And yeah, realizing Regulus is at the intention point of Aries. Interesting. So really seeing the sovereignty within yourself, and knowing that it's within us all, and becoming more aware of our connection, our connection to Mother Nature and to others, right? And this is for the children too. So I'm seeing a lot of things for the children are going to start popping up. And beings are really going to start doing that inner work, that inner child work, that inner healing work they might have been avoiding, or they might not even be aware of things stemming from their childhood and their early upbringing. But now you're able to get that service and get these different readings that we do, or just seeing other beings talk about things that could spark something within you. And with that, I will yield the floor. And now we'll get into the final. All right. The final countdown. We ending in the Taurus song. We at Papua New Guinea. We ain't talking about Cocoa Puffs. We in Cocoa, right? Cocoa. In the Cocoa, right? Papua New Guinea, sun's in the 12th house. We have Aries on the rise. So, guys, we can look at Mars if we wanted to, with the sun in Aries, Jupiter, final dispositor, right? It's just a beautiful thing, and Mars ruling all of this, right? Man, I need to get me a smoothie, stomach growling. Mars ruling the ascendant. So this is all going to be mental. So this is going to be a lot of early community work. Yeah, I see like someone like taking like an old school, not like taking, but coming into like an old school, or even like revisiting their old high school to maybe kind of talk about some things, like how they do, like how they bring beings in to talk about their job and just their life for the children, right? Just to speak on things and really get back into the community. 27 degrees, 5-3. Yeah, it's in its own Gemini nature, and not being nervous to really have those conversations that are needed. And like I said, with like Mercury, being burnt up by the sun, just taking the time and the patience to really just assess what are you feeling and how can you not impede on someone else. But there's also like a chance of victory here in private. So really meditating and really just being brave, right? As my bros call me, being the brave heart, right? To really just stand on your own and really just not be worried about others. Jupiter is there as well, right there. I think that's Vesta, right? So finding a commitment to being the leader of yourself. Yeah, it's pretty good too. And some moon healing too. There's gonna be a lot of child healing. So doing it for the children, realizing that that in a sense, yes, it's about us, right? Gemini on one side, but the other side is doing things that are bigger than us for the collective. If I can, Islam with that, I'm a yield and just realizing that connection, that's higher being that is within you, right? Because you probably for the most of the time has been under the hypnosis of seeing something outside of yourself. Now, with that, so I will yield. So we'll bring it back here to the screen. Yeah. So I feel like we floated through that.
It's slow. It was a natural flow. That's all.
Right. When they say I think you're so-called speeding, but you're really doing that so-called speeding. You just let the ride just ride. And it's like, yo, you floating this joint. We just flying through here.
Yeah, no, right? Flat out, like, hold on, man. I could have. All I did was just put my toe on the accelerator. How am I doing 80 already?
Man.
That kind of vibe, right? Shout out to everyone in the chat. Michael says Islam, brothers. 7 says Islam also. Mother Maya, peaceful greetings to you also. Donnell says Islam, family, love, and honors to Prophet Noble Ali and to one and all. Indeed. And Alexander, John Alexander Dix is in the chat also. What's up with you, broski? Appreciate all of you coming on by and sharing this with us. Share this out with loved ones, guys. The Intuition Monday, we do astrology every Monday and Wednesday, right? You do Intuition Monday on, the 12 different slices of the planet. So that's global delineations that's taking place, guys. So that's why it shows up in the email also, along with Wednesday's 7-day Tropic Medical Astro Weather Report, right? And then you guys know we're giving the civics portion. So every strong, we don't say every week, every strong, we're doing AstroCivics. All righty. So you're getting the Astro Monday and Wednesday, and you're getting the civics Sunday and Friday. All righty. However, what I want you guys to really just begin to really see out of those 4 degrees out of 7, every strong, what it is that we're bringing you is that which you really, you've been destined to really see, perceive, receive, and enjoy, pertaining to what real men actually look like. A real man isn't someone who dresses up like a 12-year-old wearing baseball caps and all types of stuff, jeans with cuts in them. That's not grown. Someone who is really a grown being, honors their ancient foremothers and forefathers, and you guys really recognize who we are and what we do and why we even conduct ourselves the way that we do. Wearing our fezzes, having our standards on, what I mean? Being in garments that's not a t-shirt and jeans and sneakers or tennis shoe, for those Midwestern, you guys call it gym shoes, right? So with that being said, right? So it's not like, we're giving the best example that really children need, because it's so much bullshit out there, you know what I mean, that are in front of children's face, you know what I mean? Violence, homosexuality, all types of bullshit that's just really not in harmony with really with nature. It's not in harmony with nature at all, right? And that's one of the things that really children need to be healed from, you know what I mean? All that, oh, well, this woman, she's this, and her wife, they're having a baby. Fuck them bitches. That's how I really think about it. I don't care who you are. I don't care how you feel about it. We're about nature's God and nature's law. So respect how you got here. Alrighty, respect how you got here. Stop disrespecting the mothers and sons that have to come together, as far as dealing with coalition. Alrighty. And they allow themselves to beget children further. Alrighty. So you guys, stop that. Right? Y'all want some bullshit out here. So in quoting Samuel L. Jackson's character from Pulp Fiction, yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell. So stop. I'm just serious. However, I know that hell is debtor's prison, and the debt that people will have to pay is the psychological outcome of that child growing up in that fashion. You guys will see, you know what I'm saying? So I'm very, quote unquote, as they say, old fashioned, but I like to call it natured fashion. You know, I'm all about honoring our ancient foremothers and forefathers so that our days are long upon the earth land and sane and civil minded. So if any of you disagree with what the fuck I just said, bye. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at with it. I don't give a shit. You know, I like.
Don't let the door hit you with a good Lord split you.
Now, my mother and father might not have made the best decisions, but many human beings go through not making the best decisions at times in their life. However, at least they weren't some fucking faggots in doing so. You see what I'm saying? And I don't care how you feel about it. Oh, he sounds. I don't give a shit. And it's some of you that are my loved ones, and I know what your sexual choices are. You already know I love you until you on that gay shit. So let's just stop it. All right. I don't care how pretty this face of mine is and how many earrings are in each ear. Don't you come at me with that punk shit. All right. So with that being said, any questions, comments, and/or suggestions? No questions, comments, and/or suggestions? All righty. Beautiful. So be a real man, be a real woman. All righty. Honor your ancient foremothers and forefathers and respect how you got here. All righty. Brother Sean, any questions, comments, and/or suggestions, bro?
No, just, man, like I said, just take that step to really step up for yourself. And by doing that, you'll assist others.
It's learned. Can't knock that, bro.
Yeah, it's the age of Aquarius. So all that believing, it's done. It's time to know. But it's been past time to know. But yeah, these my little covers. But sometimes I want to be like, bro, I need to get me some garbs. But it's my cover guy.
Yeah, I'll send you something. I'll let you know, because I ain't gonna front. I'm still waiting on my all black to show up and all white to show up. I'll let you know, because my baby be looking out. She be finding all the little garments for me. And son, man, I can't wait to, man, he got some sharp little keratin sets, but I was like, dang! Dang! Mommy be doing her thing. I ain't gonna even front, man. She be doing her thing. All right, so I yield, bro. It's on you, man.
Yeah,
take us on out, man.
Gratitude to everybody that showed up in the chat, interacted, those that shared with their loved ones, their friends, just all that, follow the bros, which we don't like to say follows. We just, those that would like to know more, right? And
oh yeah, get your mirror AstroLiteracy session and order your Astro Literature. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so once again, boom, bro. Oh my gosh, I'm getting a feeling that a lot of orders of the Astro coloring book and the Orb cubes, that's really about to go off, yo.
It's long.
Do it for the children. That's all I can really say. Like,
yeah, you get
folks be like, fuck them kids. I'm like, man, fuck the baby goats. But it's like the children are our future, right? Like, let's really do it for them, like, and not being what's that word? Oh yeah, hypocrite. Right? It's like, oh, we want better for our babies and that, but we know the schools aren't helping them. They're giving them medicine and food that's not helping. The media they ingest is not helping. Even the beings that are around them not really helping them, supporting them to really be that. Like, let the children be them. That's why it's so important to get the astrology, so their strengths, their weaknesses, on top of you just being around them and supporting them what they would like to do. Just because you didn't get that while you were younger, don't take it from them. Right? And learn and help from that. And with that, we are out. So we will see y'all Wednesday. If you're in the jurisprudence gym tomorrow with Lawful Living, Mother Malika, we'll see you there. But if not, we'll be back Wednesday for our 7-day medical tropical astro weather report. So I'm gonna say my peace and loves, namastes, hasta mañanas and luegos.
Islam, mother energy, indeed.
Sayanaras, still working on that. But yeah, thank you all. Peace and love to you all. Islam to you, bro, for being here with me again today. And 7HealStar, we are out.
Islam, peace and love, y'all.
Peace and love.